Alrighty, what is up, y'all? I just discovered this deck. I got it from Pedro, actually. Found it on Instagram, and this is where I found it from. It's working pretty good right now. It seems to be one of the best decks. But I actually just played this guy in a near mirror matchup, and he's no joke. I mean, he's top five, just about top 5K on leaderboard right now. Been top three, so pretty good player. 15,000 wins. I just want to show how I win this mirror matchup and maybe kind of what I was thinking along the way. So there might be a few pauses. But starting out a game like this, obviously you're not knowing what you're going to be going into. So a lot of the stuff that I see with this deck and a lot of stuff that I've been doing is kind of cycling those low value cards because I have spear goblins and skeletons. So there's a lot of this, the new, what is it, the Boss Bandit or Prince and stuff like that in the meta right now. So a lot of what I try to do is kind of save those cards for the dashing units. But right here, I kind of realize it's a mirror matchup, and you always want to save your Boss Bandit for their Boss Bandit, at least on defense. I mean, I play the Miner there because I knew that I messed up by playing my Boss Bandit first, and it kind of just gives my, I guess, the best chance for, I guess in that sense, it's more of a, because I didn't have it for defense, I want to get the dash off and get as much damage on it because honestly, the Boss Bandit is OP right now. I don't know how it's so busted. But this is, of course, when I realize it's a mirror matchup or a near mirror matchup. So obviously I'm emoting a little bit. You usually sit pretty high elixir on this. And I guess in this sense right here, like just play against the miner. Don't really worry about taking damage early on. Even if it is a mirror matchup, I think that if I just play my Boss Bandit second, I'm going to win most of the time. So at least I win the exchange, and that's all you really need. So that's kind of what I'm thinking in my head. I'm assuming the poison doesn't do much against my deck, so in a sense that I can save my poison for defense to get the value out of all those little like spear goblins, bats, bandit, anything like that. I'm trying my best to do that. The ability is pretty crucial as well. If you can kind of, like, obviously the ability is pretty busted. I'm not going to lie. But in a sense like this, like I try to ability back. Unfortunately, the Ice Spirit splashes onto my Spear Goblins, but I wanted to take out that cannon, and then I get the dash on the tower. So look for opportunities like that. I mean, if my Spear Goblins stay alive, that's so much damage to their tower. At least the bats are gone. And, I mean, just kind of finding those little opportunities to get even a dash off. Because now we're within 150, not even. Try to predictive log sometimes for those Spear Goblins. I mean, obviously, it's going to make me have to burn a Boss Bandit, but if I get those Spear Goblins off, I get 200 damage out of my Spear Goblins, we're all happy. So, in a sense like this, remember that Boss Bandit cancels the dash too, and the Ice Spirit doesn't even hit it. So, just save for that. But this is the poison on defense that I'm kind of talking about. Look how it kills the bats and it slows down that Boss Bandit just enough to where I can kind of protect myself. Again, the offensive poison isn't going to do you much, so like his poison there, worthless. As soon as I saw it, I could place everything around it, and it was all good. Don't be afraid to get those Spear Goblins out of the way by logging them right away. I missed my poison there on the miner, but it doesn't matter too much. I mean, we're still within 300. I'm very happy with this. I did not mean to say good game there. I meant to say well played, but again, Boss Bandit being played second, I just win the interaction 100%. As soon as that's played on defense against the other Boss Bandit, it's a winning. Let's see. What does he do here? Oh, he plays the Miner to try and stop my Boss Bandit, but I think I played pretty well around that. I tried to play the Skeletons to catch it. He plays his Boss Bandit here. I have Evo Cannon up right away. He doesn't play his cannon too much. I think that's kind of the losing moment because obviously the Boss Bandit's not going to dash all around if I have a stationary cannon, you know? I found a little bit of offensive value off that poison spell there. Misses my Ice Sphere. I think that's the game changer. I think right after this moment, we're pretty much near identical in damage. Yeah, we're off by 1 HP. So, I mean, stuff like this. Look at, I play a defensive cannon. I know it's going to get my cycle up. Then I have it for his bats and his Spear Goblin. Stuff like that. Stuff where I can make an offensive play out of the Evo Cannon. But again, defensive Boss Bandit, boom, that's the winner right there. It should dash back onto that miner too. I think it's just far away. Yeah, perfect. I get the damage off the miner. Ice Spirit cleans up the bats. But now, even though we're down a little bit of damage, look at this. This is just going to be a winning play right here. Boss Bandit. Oh, I forgot about that, actually. I forgot that I pulled. Oh, wait, what is this interaction? The bats kind of shred it. I'm not going to lie. The bats do pretty well against it. When they're high DPS, and there's not really much in this deck to counter it besides the Spirit Golem and Ice Spirit, so it's pretty lethal. I like the skeletons more, though, because, like I said, there's a lot of dashing units right now in the meta. So there's the Prince, the Boss Bandit, stuff like that. I mean, even stuff when it comes to P.E.K.K.A, it's much nicer to have, I believe, nicer to have those bats rather than the skeletons rather than the bats. But yeah, I like that deck. Again, like I said, that deck is coming from Pedro, so shout out Pedro. I'll add him down below. Make sure that he gets his credit. But yeah, I mean, not a bad player, so I'll take it, even a 21 player. All right, thank y'all. See ya.